Hi there! True forced loneliness is commonly defined as what people experience when the opposite sex wants nothing to do with them and thereby denies them the life they want. It's as real as the computer screen you're looking at, despite all those who say it's not. These people who fancy themselves wise are ignorant. For example, some say there's somebody for everybody. Others acknowledge that some singles cannot find anyone and therefore suggest that it's God's will that they be single. For both those who claim to have superhuman knowledge that there's someone for everyone, even though that has been statistically disproven, and those who spout religious nonsense about God wanting to arbitrarily make people unhappy, it's my opinion that both groups of people should be kicked so hard in the rear that it leaves a permanent shoe impression. The truth is that people are forced to be alone because others are selfish, hateful, and brainwashed, rejecting others who are different. True forced loneliness is very rare among women, but relatively common among men. Many men who have no ability to find a woman, no matter what car they drive or clothes they wear. They may have immaculate hygiene and advanced education. They may have gone to seminars to learn how to connect with women. Yet nothing works. In most cases, there's a good explanation. Most of those men have a condition such as bipolar, schizophrenia, OCD, autism, or Asperger's, which drastically affects their personality. And yes, there's a feminist conspiracy to crush all men. Believe it. This belief is not based on the bitterness of undesirable men. It is based on solid facts. But since empowering women leads to women making decisions that harm their own selves, this strongly suggests that feminism is of satanic origin. Regardless, until society reverts to the historical construct of women being given in marriage, gives disenfranchised men decent job opportunities, and ends its nonsensical discrimination, things won't change. Now, enough about what we cannot change. Let's discuss what we can change now. I'm in the same situation, but I'm over 50, have gone through things, and therefore have advice for younger men. First, never waste any time or money in bars or clubs. Those are the worst places for the socially awkward. Also, if you feel that you still want to find someone, never pay for expensive dating sites, seminars, or dating coaches. Either someone will accept you as you are or they won't. So only use free dating websites or those that are relatively cheap. As for me, I avoid situations where families and couples predominate, as it magnifies the negative aspect of my situation. Regardless, couples never lift a finger to help awkward single men. Instead, they spout idiotic, insulting advice, and they fart empty platitudes. And never see a psychologist to help you feel better or give you advice. They will never help you, will never understand, and will take your money. For men with no hope of finding anybody, definitely move back with your parents if possible. That will help with loneliness. Or a sibling if you have one. Don't let anybody shame you into thinking it's undignified or unmanly. What's really a shame is giving all your money to a landlord. Landlords are like vampires who capitalize on people's need for housing. And fellow tenants are rarely neighborly. Tenants will complain about you over anything they don't like. Even if you have a poor relationship with your parents, like me, the vast majority of parents love their children in some weird fashion despite that. And if you have siblings, like I said, try to draw closer to them. Most strangers, on the other hand, are out to victimize you. For those without pets, get some dogs or cats. That will also help defeat loneliness. Anybody who only sees my videos outside their home, get home internet. For me, the internet is my constant companion. And don't let anybody dictate how you should act or feel at your age. Adults who are single and without children naturally act younger, much younger than most others their age. And don't let anybody tell you that you shouldn't enjoy things that younger people do, such as certain kinds of music, stuffed animals, video games, rollerblading, skateboarding, or whatever. As for people who see those who love to read as bookworms, they are either mentally lazy or stupid, or both. I think of myself as a book cobra who uses his power to explore other worlds with my mind. People who are married with children and have demanding careers simply don't have time for those things. Single men, however, need to fill their life with other things they enjoy as a substitute. Right now I have a model. I'm about to build a model I got for Christmas, plastic model. It's a interesting World War II airplane, For those so-called true force loneliness men who are not truly lonely but simply want sex and children, then say so. For those who are truly lonely, heed my admonition. Seek out friendships with other men in your situation. You could do that. It would be great if a number of men shared a home together as a brotherhood. Imagine the amount of money you'd all save. But the reality is that very few men ever have a single lifetime friendship. Not even one friendship that lasts for a lifetime. Out of numerous short-term friendships through the years, I had a friendship with a handicapped fellow for 20 years. But after his mother told him not to ever see me, he cut off the friendship. And he was a so-called Christian. Now, he recently contacted me on the phone, but I still don't see him, personally. So if you fail to treat other men as brothers, you're just as guilty as the women who shun you. Now for some good news. Parents are only better off if they have children who make the world a better place. If they have children who make the world worse, then you're better being single. And be thankful you're not in an abusive relationship, as many relationships are. And be thankful that you're not going through a divorce and then your wife takes all your hard-earned money via the corrupt system. So think positively. There are many wonderful things, such as belly-tickling comedies, intriguing mysteries, intellectual games and puzzles, Ferris wheels, carousels, music boxes, artwork, majestic buildings, dazzling neon signs, enchanting cuckoo clocks, grandfather clocks, or whatever is your preference, fine food and drink, chocolate candy, or whatever candy tickles your fancy, bubble baths, moonlit starry skies, panoramic sunsets, wildlife, trees, flowers, ladybugs, dragonflies, butterflies, chirping crickets, bouncing grasshoppers, buzzing cicadas, gurgling brooks, sparkling snowflakes, pattering raindrops, singing birds, the wonders of science in our marvelous universe, and whatever else that is uplifting. There's a saying, you either laugh or you cry. So let's laugh at foolish women who will eventually pay for their insanity. The great news is that the person who makes your life good or bad is you and you alone. You're the captain of your own ship. For a lot more on being single and social problems, read the applicable chapters in my website. Take care.